What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. It's your boy Hat Free Speaks, and we're gonna go get it in today with the Bee Gees, the heebie-jeebies. No, the Bee Gees. All right. So this is called "How Can You Mend a Broken Heart," which was performed live in 1971. You know what? I keep bringing up these dates like they're so like in the past, but 1971. Can you believe it? Anyway, so guys, if you haven't already, there is a Bee Gees playlist here now on the channel. So it's pretty good music. You know, I only thought, you know, this is the dangerous thing about, you know, judging and being a best, you know, judgmental. They were only sort of good for disco music, but I stand corrected. So guys, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button, notification bell, give the video a like, give it a share, because we're going to jump in today with the Bee Gees. How can you mend a broken heart? It's a first time listen, first time reaction, first time hearing, and first time watching this video from 1971. Let us begin without further ado. And I want to thank everyone leaving a comment on my last reaction and reactions in regards to the Bee Gees. All right, pretty awesome. There are some comments. I know you guys have sent me some information regarding earlier performances they have done. All right, so I will delve into them at some point in time. But for now, we're going to jump in with this one. All right, here we go.
I can think of younger days when living for my life
Robin
was everything a man could want to do. I could never see tomorrow, but I was never told about the sorrows. Can you mend the broken hearts? How can you stop the rain from falling down?
This is live.
How can you stop the sun from shining? What makes the world go round? How can you mend this broken man? How can a loser ever win? Please help me mend my broken heart and let me live again. I can still feel the breeze that rushes through the trees and misty memories of days gone by. We could never see tomorrow. No one said a word about the sorrow. How can you mend a broken heart? How can you stop the rain from falling down?
Thanks.
How can you stop the sun from shining? What makes the world go round? And how can you mend this broken man? How can a loser ever win? My broken heart and let me live again. Da, 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 da.
Pause that right there. So, you know what? That was cool. So before I do forget, I didn't even forget, guys. I want to thank Deborah S for putting this request forward out there on Patreon. There is a link below in the description box with how you can get involved and all that good stuff. So thank you to you and all my Patreons and subscribers too. Okay, without you guys, you know, everyone on the channel, this thing wouldn't be sort of going the way it is. So I do appreciate that. So back to the music. The la-las and dee-dee-dee-das, so to speak, right? Again, new thing I'm hearing from the Bee Gees. And interesting to see Robin sort of take the lead, or I guess being put on a pedestal somewhat higher than Barry, even though Barry was the taller brother out of the Bee Gees. You mentioned about Andy, one of the brothers as well, who unfortunately passed away early on in his life. Crazy. Because how can you mend a broken heart? There's already and you know when you experience loss at that early age in life, there's a sense of pain or a sense of emotion. How can you mend a broken heart? You know, that in itself is certainly something that's worth merit as well. So they're already singing deep lyrics, but I must get the lyrics of how can you mend a broken heart. With everything that's been said and done, the element between Morris, who I've never seen play a piano before, and Robin and Barry, there's a fourth guy playing the drums. So that obviously was a support person who was there to help them, I guess, formulate the sound. And I knew that was live. I knew it because you could hear the puh sound. And at some point, if you go back in the reaction, or you can hear it on the official video, the video to this video I reacted to, you can hear the different nuances in the voice as they are performing, you know. So he was very careful with his microphone technique to keep it at a certain distance to avoid the popping sound and that abrupt that could have gone horribly wrong, especially doing it live, but they did it really well. And here the beginning of the song, how can you mend a broken heart? Well, it wasn't their original song. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pulling up here. It says Al Green. I can think of younger days when living for my life was everything a man could want to do. I could never see tomorrow, but I was never told about the sorrow. So again, it's talking about pain and stuff. So I don't think these guys fundamentally were talking about a partner or ex-girlfriend. I got a feeling they were talking about the pain they felt grieving over their lost brother, perhaps. Okay. Another thing I'd like to mention is, for the first time, I've only done a few reactions to Bee Gees, but I could see Barry's face. He looked slightly anxious a bit. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Doing this la la las and you know, the dee 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 das live. I told you it could have gone horribly wrong, and I would be worried about it too, mate. I would be. So but you guys did really well. It was really awesome. So again, thanks very much for putting the request forward. Not something I expected to hear. But this is early Bee Gees. This is something where they've been laying down the groundwork and foundation to make something like Too Much Heaven. You know what I'm saying? They've done that. So it's good to have heard something like Too Much Heaven, but then go back and then sort of have an understanding about these three forming as a trio to bring forward a great music. I've not seen the documentary yet. You guys are recommending me the documentary. Usually the way I approach music is on a gut feel, so maybe I might watch it. I'm not quite sure. Otherwise, I'll let the music do the talking and let that speak merit for itself. All right, so that was my reaction to it, guys. Don't forget the Bee Gees playlist here on the channel, and if you are new, there are other reactions going on. There's other playlists here as well, so stick around because the show must go on. All right, guys, make sure you're staying safe out there, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.